Basic concepts of the Bhagavad Gita. In this section, we will learn about mind as explained in the Bhagavad Gita. Welcome to Loving Real Life. What you can expect here? The basic concepts of the Bhagavad Gita, you will learn section by section. The core concepts and fundamental building blocks of Bhagavad Gita, you will learn in a way that is never been taught before. These concepts you can use as flashcards to review and revisit so that you can apply these concepts easily in your day-to-day life. Please don't forget to like, subscribe and share our channel. Let's get started. Mind is the source of all perceptions. If mind is in dream, we hear but it doesn't get registered. Function of mind is thinking. It doesn't matter what it thinks, but it is fact that it thinks. One cannot put the mind completely at rest without thinking something. Thinking happens in mind, which is subtle body. Thinking doesn't happen in brain, which is gross body. The uncontrolled mind is the biggest enemy. As long as the mind is contaminated by the three modes of material nature, mind is just like a mad elephant. A mad elephant can kill others and can kill itself. Uncontrolled mind flows like a river. A mind which is out of control can produce lust, anger, envy. Mind can act as our friend or enemy. A steady mind brings peace. An agitated mind can bring havoc for self and others. Our inability of mind to handle situations as they emerge disturbs our peace of mind. Brahma Jigyasa is the inquiry in the mind to know who you are, why you are suffering, where you come from and where you will go. Sage of steady mind is a person who is free of attachment, fear and anger and is not disturbed even in times of misery or elated in times of happiness. Samadhi means steady mind. It is the state in which the mind is fixed for understanding the self. If mind is busy in sense enjoyment and bewildered by the temporary things, then Samadhi is not possible. If mind is restless and unsteady, it goes helter-skelter. So it needs to be tamed. Tame the mind by spiritual forces, by the power of soul. Mantra, which means man plus tra. Man means the mind and tra means things that can tame the mind. We work with our mind and intelligence rather than our bodies. Perfection in yoga is achieved by mind control. Mind cannot be controlled, it can only be engaged. Therefore, in Bhakti Yoga, we keep the mind fixed on the Lord. If the mind and intelligence engage in service of the Lord, then the senses naturally engage in His service. Mind needs to be tamed so that it does not become too much attached to sense pleasure and material opulence. Without being fully Krishna conscious, controlling one's mind and senses is extremely challenging. One cannot stop engaging the mind in material enjoyment unless engages the mind in Krishna. Because Krishna consciousness is such a wonderful transcendental thing that the material pleasure automatically becomes distasteful, as if a man who was starving got enough nutritious food to satisfy his hunger, as if a man suffering from heat of the sun gets a shelter. We should always engage our mind in reading Vedic literatures given to us by Vyasadeva. However, materialists engage their mind in reading numerous materialistic books, magazines and newspapers. Though many learned sages, philosophers and transcendentalists attempt to control the senses, even the greatest of them occasionally fall victim to material sense enjoyment due to the agitated mind. Therefore, it is very difficult to control the mind and senses without being fully Krishna conscious. One who restricts senses but his mind dwells on sense objects is called a pretender. Engage your mind in Krishna rather than material things. Fix your mind in the lotus feet of Lord Krishna. Without connecting to Krishna, one can neither have transcendental intelligence nor a steady mind, without which there is no possibility of peace. The correct method of mind control is Krishna conscious. Lord Krishna said, if your mind and intelligence is fixed on me and your activities are dedicated to me, then you will attain me without doubt. By practicing karma yoga without attachment, a sincere person is able to control the senses by his mind.